Oh my goodness, we are live at the Big Festoon. This isn't just any normal conference. This is a show. If you truly want to be a business that is out there, that is going up, is growing, is a bit weird, wacky, and actually embraces all of that about yourself, the Big Festoon is something for you. We're going to give you a glimpse inside, and don't worry, we're going to tell you how you can be at the next one. Closed mouths don't get fed, and there is not a closed mouth in this room, I can guarantee it. It's a wrap. Hello and welcome back to the Big Festoon October Spooktacular 2025. I am joined by the gorgeous Elaine. Hello, my lovely.
Hello, thank you.
Welcome to the studio.
Exciting.
So, Elaine, for those that don't know you, tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so I'm Elaine and I'm a trauma-focused psychotherapist, but I use it through a soul-led lens. So I help individuals who have basically been born in trauma, forged in survival, and bring them back home to themselves.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's incredible. So how did you get into this journey?
So I have spent 23 years as a police officer, and I retrained about 10 years ago to be a counsellor psychotherapist to leave the organisation, but I still work partly in it, helping officers, helping staff with mental health, mental illness. And then I retrained just so that, because obviously in my occupation as a police officer, you see it a lot. I could see what was unsaid. I could see what officers and staff dealing with incidents weren't saying. So I retrained, and now I have a private practice, which I'm hoping to scale up, which is why I'm here.
Oh my goodness. I can resonate with this wholeheartedly, because I did 6.5 years as a police officer. So immediately I'm like, yes, I'm on your level right now. And I get that. And left because of mental health issues and things like that, because the job just couldn't quite understand how to do it. And it very much, you become a family in your unit, in your team, and you self-counsel, but that's only so good for so long, because if the reels start to rattle, someone starts to leave, anything like, then actually that whole system can fall apart, and then that trauma that you thought you were dealing with it isn't dealt with now.
And as a service, anybody that's in the frontline services, 99% of the people will join because they want to make a difference.
Yes.
They want to make change. I won't go into the politics, but obviously systems don't allow that to happen. But what you find is predominantly these people are people-pleasing people. They are people who want to give, but they're the worst at helping themselves. And the body armour they wear doesn't protect them from what they see day to day on the incidents. And that's just part of it, because obviously you've got the psychological harm caused by the system, by managers, by politics. That just layers all the trauma that they witness, and they're always the one giving, helping, fixing, but they seldom fix themselves. And they don't recognise that they're disassociating, detaching, the role becomes their identity, and it's not. And like you say, you stack it, something moves, and the whole system, their whole way of managing it fails them, and then they collapse. Instead of going, I recognise my body's telling me it's something's hurting. I'm different. And the one thing I always say to anybody when I work with police officers, I mean I work with other individuals as well, is if anybody ever says to you that you're different, if anybody ever says to you, what's wrong? That's a clear indication that there is something wrong, because you won't, unless you've had your own mental illness or been sort of aware or had your own therapy, you won't recognise that you're starting to be different. No. And it will be the people around you, it will be your colleagues at work, it will be friends and family, and it's not just because you've done a night shift, it's not just because you're in that space. You are starting to show wear and tear, and when people say to you, what's wrong? And you do the usual, oh yeah, I'm fine, or
it's just a late one.
Yeah, it's just had a run of night shifts or whatever. That's a clear sign to somebody, to you, that actually I need to check in with myself because something is wrong.
Yeah.
And if I give any advice to anybody in the emergency services, that is it. Anybody ever says, you okay? That is the warning.
Need to look at that.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I mean, there's so much. I'm like trying not to be selfish and be like, tell me more. Like, I want this. Like, so there are so many different levels in that. Where are you finding you're talking to people? Where are you meeting people?
So, I run a private practice outside of work. I am moving into a space where, so I do EMDR, IFS, so that's the different therapeutic techniques.
Okay.
Internal family systems has been the most fabulous therapeutic technique, parts work. Many people might not have understood it, but it's beautiful the way it brings about the sense that we're different we've got different parts of ourselves, protective parts, protecting the vulnerable parts. So I'm here because I want to really expand that. I want to get online with that. I want to expand my business into that. Not just one-to-ones, but just so that I can let people know that they don't have to think that who they are, the person forged in survival, I just keep going, I keep going. That's not who you are. That's a survival mechanism. But underneath it, there is a self. There is energy and there is a self. And that can be anything and anybody it wants to be. And usually we believe our identity is just keep going, just keep going. Chug along, because that's what I was told to do. I was told to just keep going, or I was told to man up, or I was told to be good, be polite, be whatever. Actually, no, who told you that?
Yeah.
No, they're not your morals and values. It's not your spell, it's somebody else's. Let's get rid of it. Who are you? Yeah.
So what's coming to the Big Festoon done for you, and what are you taking away from it?
I've done other business type things, but I love the inclusivity of this. I love the energy of this, and it was just about connections. It was really about connecting with people, seeing what people were doing, where they were at, and where I fit into that space. Because I'm not great at talking. I'm not great at being out there. So this was me facing my parts, my protective parts, saying, "Come on, let's get out there." I come here as an individual, not knowing too many people. But I've come away with so many different connections and some fabulous conversations. And I know I'm in a space where actually I can, as Danny would say, I've got space to take up, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Right. And this is what we can do here as well. Like, we're going to grab all your links. We've got all your details, so we're going to put them on there. So if any of this resonates with you, you feel you need support in getting through that trauma and understanding it and really becoming yourself.
Yeah.
If people are asking you, are you okay? And you can recognise, actually, maybe I'm not, then Elaine's the lady you need to speak to.
Yeah.
She's right here for it. So we're going to grab all the details. Thank you so much for sharing your story and coming over to the studio today.
Thank you.